Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to World Travel Market 2022. Who would have thought we'd have got this far in the century and the World Travel Market's still going? But yes, we are, and I have Lucia from Majorca. Good afternoon, Lucia.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Very fine, and you?
Good, not bad. Lucia, how is Majorca getting on in this post-COVID world? Have you fully recovered, or are you 60, 50, 70%? What's happening?
We are almost fully recovered, and I had to say tourism is back, and Majorca is working 100%, almost.
Excellent. When you say almost, what are the parts that are not working?
I must say because the recovery has been fast but not full, as the same figures we had in before the pandemic in 2019, but we are almost there.
Are there any restrictions to growth in the market? I mean, here in the UK and throughout almost the entire Western civilized world, it appears to be that recruitment, particularly into tourism and hospitality, is an issue. But given that Majorca is pretty much a holiday island,
Exactly.
I assume recruitment is good and not a problem.
It is good. We might have had some short of staff due to the pandemic as well, of course, but we are getting back there. Our staff, our tourism staff has been, throughout the pandemic, they has been staying at home, giving some money from the public ministries in order to help them. But as soon as tourism was back and tour operators started to fly and hotels were open, they were right back in business within 24 hours.
Excellent. Has a post-COVID world put tourism on an even higher platform than perhaps it was before, because people have realised not only the economic importance of tourism but also the social importance of tourism?
They realise they need to travel, they have some leisure. I think it has changed all of us. Also, mentality of people wanting to travel more. It has increased the number of people working remotely from home. So now they know they can come to Majorca and stay and work from there with their own laptop.
Sure.
It has also shown us in Majorca that tourism is necessary because it's our way of life. But with that, we need also to keep an eye on sustainability.
Cool. Now, as far as Majorca is concerned, it's always often been seen as a Palma and North Coast centric type of distribution of tourism. But over the past few years and pre-pandemic, I think there are efforts to bring the benefits of tourism into the rural areas. How is that project? How is that going?
It's going well. We have this sustainable tourism tax. We call it ITS. That we collect from hotels and from every visitor who spends a night at the Majorca, or even cruise passengers. And with all this money, we had a lot of projects in recovering places and helping the industry within the island, right? And we also managed in Majorca and with the Balearic Islands to implement new laws regarding reduce of energy of all the touristic sector, reduce of the impact of waste and consumption of water. It is per law now in the Balearic Islands that everybody related to touristic sector or working for the tourism industry, they has to present a plan of reducing energy, use of light, and reducing waste. Also, we implement the first law in Spain in forbidding the use of plastics within the hotel industries and restaurants and bars. So you will not be able to find plastic things in our properties. If you do, you will be fined. And we also got an agreement with CLIA, the Cruise International Association, in order to have only 3 cruises per day at the port of Palma city center. There is a limit on that. We cannot allow ourselves to have thousands of people going down the boats and visiting Palma because it's a big crowd and you cannot even have a good experience. We managed to do that. We are the first destination in Europe who has this agreement with CLIA. And as from now on, only 3 cruises will be allowed to stop by the port of Palma per day. And only 1 out of these 3 can be a mega cruise, meaning only 1 out of 3 can be a cruise with more than 5,000 passengers.
Okay. Given all of that, do you think that the the island is moving towards a sort of a lower volume, higher value tourism.
Exactly, and also an extension of the season. We don't want to be a 6-month holiday vacation,
it's got to be
but
12
a
months.
whole year round 12 months vacation, and as you say before, more value than volume.
Okay, and also, do you think that the residents now, they had maybe 18 months with no tourists? Is everybody still welcoming? I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
They found out how important it is for us. Tourism is our major income, so they found out that it's necessary. But they also find out that we need to take care of the island and its resources. So for us, it's important, but we need to organize it more in order to welcome guests throughout the year, not only concentrated within 3 months, and be also very aware the impact of the tourism has in the island on the resources, and then try to some of the money that this big business bring to us, try to use it within the island to improve the island, to improve the resources, and there is a balance among the residents and visitors, and we are trying to make it all work together so everybody feels comfortable.
Final question. We spoke about environmental sustainability, about reducing water usage, reducing power, no plastic, etc. Now, as a concept, that's relatively easy to understand. What's more difficult sometimes to understand and also to implement is cultural sustainability, because when it comes to Spain and you come to Majorca, what you want to experience is something Spanish. You don't want you don't want to experience something that's a watered down international experience. Do you have any specific strategies for that? Anything that you're doing with your citizens, or is it just to feel, work more with the communities and encourage the rural areas to go forward?
We work with the community. We have now big plan to encourage rural areas, and also we are focused very much in showing another kind of Majorca's real experiences, real local experiences that you're looking for.
Good. Okay. Well, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.